Greetings guys, Cowman here, and welcome to episode 118 of Minecraft Alpha to 1.17. So, in this video, fortunately we have no one to add the shotgun, which is actually why I'm starting in the east wing, you may have noticed. Yeah, basically I've got 3 wings in my house, like this is the east wing, nor I started the west wing. But yeah, and by the way, no reference to the television show is intended there. Anyway, so in this video what we're going to be doing is continuing work on the cactus farm. So yeah, we got lots of things to smelt actually, which is glass obviously. So yeah, we're going to be doing that in here. Yeah, I built this thing relatively recently actually, but like I just haven't really used it much. So yeah, I thought this would be a good opportunity to finally use it, which is obviously what I'm going to be doing today. So obviously we're going to need 8 in each. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly put all of these things on, and then I'll go and build some of like the main structure, and then we'll come back down and get these things. So anyway, let's go then. So I've now built all of the farm floors, which is like the ones with the cactus in, and now we're going to be going on to the public observatory. As well as that, we are also going to finally start work on this room. Yeah, which to be honest, this room looks extremely ugly. Like basically it was never actually intended to be like this. It's just like I can be bothered to do anything with it until now. Because that is what we are going to be doing right this very moment. So let's go then. So obviously first we're going to need to dig away all of this sand, and this may be a little bit boring, so I am going to cut this out. So I will be back in a second. Okay, so welcome back. So I've now, other than that bit, completely got rid of all this sand. So yeah, we can finally start working on the floor itself. So basically the way the floor layer is going to be, also I just realised I need to do this bit as well. How dare I, I'm such an idiot. Unsubscribe if you really want to, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, what we're going to be doing is most of this floor is actually going to be made out of cobblestone. However, what we are also going to do is we're going to have a lime green queue down here. And then what we're going to do upstairs is on the 8th floor of the building. No, actually 9th floor, sorry. Oh yeah, just because there's 7 floors of farm. And this is like ink also counted, so yeah, just forgot there. Whoops. Yeah, we're going to have that all made out of dark green wool. But I don't have too much dark green wool right now, so we probably won't be able to get too much of that done right now. Or like at least in this episode. But yeah, I'm still got a bit of a sheep shortage though, so yeah, that might have to wait a little longer than ideally wanted. Anyway, so the way it's going to work down here, I'm just going to quickly reiterate myself, in case I got a bit off topic there, is this is going to all be lime green wool, and this is sort of going to be like the queue area. So the way it's going to work is basically around here, maybe actually one more block this way, we're going to have a booth area, which is going to be like where you get like your tickets, they go up to the top of it from, and then we're going to have like the queue going all the way around here. So yeah, probably quite a lot of this particular part of the lobby is going to be staff only. And yeah, we can have the queue end right here. So this bit here, this is probably going to be the main tourist entrance, while this bit is probably going to be the main tenant entrance. Although probably both of them going to be like, you know, cross-compatible with each other though. So yeah, what you now need to do is you need to cover all of this floor now with cobblestone. And we will actually be doing some fences around here to represent queues in a minute, but not right now. Also, what I did actually need to do is, while I was digging away the sand, I also did have to mine quite a lot of cobblestone. And just because I meant to get some of that before this video, but I kind of, you know, forgot because I was a bit of an idiot. So yeah. So I had to mine quite a lot of that away down that cliff actually, which I will show you right now actually. You can actually just fill in some dirt here while we're here, because that also needs to be done. So yeah, around this cliff here, yeah, you might have noticed, but this thing has actually gone a few blocks. Well, 1 second though. Blocks farther back actually. We're in luck here actually. Yeah, I was looking for loads of these before this episode, but for some reason, like none of them spawn. Like, is it just the fact that they like being on camera, but just not off camera? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments. And so, but yeah, basically my idea is I kind of want to like move this back a bit like far for every single episode, so like that way like yeah I don't have to like spend like a week doing nothing other than mining that thing away and probably like listen to music. So yeah, like it's going to be in gradual steps. Anyway, there we go, dealt with. Anyway, so anyway, back to work then. So just what we need to do right now is we just need to go and place the rest of this cobblestone, and then we can go up to the top and start building that floor. Because I haven't really done much work on that at all, other than going up there to work out a couple of dimensions. Okay, so let's quickly build this as fast as possible. I think we might be a few oh, never mind actually. I was about to say I thought we were a few cobblestone blocks short, but yeah, must have not looked at my supply before. Which is something I would strongly recommend you do. So also, by the way, this is going to be the tenant entrance, obviously, because this is like the staircase that leads up to like all of the floors. Yeah, the other one only leads up to, you know, the top floor. Which is where we are going to get, oh, right this very second, so yeah. Let's finally go and see the view, which is obviously going to be like the main part of this whole thing. And yeah, it's a bit dark right now, and we will have this it's lit up quite a lot as well. But yeah, and the view is already pretty decent. It's even higher than the Sugarcane Observatory, and given by the fact there's also going to be a huge clock face on here, not clock tower. This whole structure is a clock tower. There's going to be a huge clock face. It's going to be probably like the tallest building in my entire world. Probably for a while, it might even be taller than the sign there. Which, to be honest, I think kind of needs to be changed, doesn't it? Because like 1.18 is going to be coming out quite soon for Minecraft. So yeah, it's just like I kind of want to like have like, you know, like every episode with like the same like video format, and like I'd have to go through like 100 episodes. And it's like deal with that. Yeah, like it's just kind of like the idea of having like the same name in the series. Like even if I'm not like saying it throughout the series, like throughout the whole thing. Get that idea? Probably not though. Let's quickly build the rest of this anyway. Unfortunately, I do have enough wood because in the last video, if you saw it, obviously, then basically, like, you might remember that, like, I had, like, quite a bit of a wood shortage because, like, I didn't really, like, count how many I'm gonna need for each floor. Yeah, like, I'm such an idiot for that. Also, by the way, we're not gonna need these columns anymore, I don't think. Yeah, these were like all part of like the structure on the farm floors, but yeah, we're not going to really need these on these floors. And also, I think what I'm actually going to do here, I'm actually going to reroute this small bit of staircase. So let's quickly mine this block away here. And so that way, basically, like the whole staircase is going to come up here, and that way, like, you know, they're a bit more segregated, just so, like, you know, some people don't just run straight back down the tenant and lift and go and vandalise that. And not lift, sorry, staircase. So, no use, like, in tall buildings having lifts like that. Yeah, it's because that was in the past what I have built on the console edition of Minecraft on the PS4, like the really old one, the legacy one by 4J. I'd actually built, like, loads of skyscrapers, and, like, they had, like, numerous lifts in them. Yeah, I'm so used to designing things like that, with how many lifts you have, not how many staircases you have. Yeah, sorry if I keep making that adjustment, or like getting it wrong. Let me know in the comments how many times you think I say that, because that would be really appreciated. It's quite fun actually, like, if you like for everyone to say like how many times they think it is. Anyway, so anyway, now what we need to do is we need to build this frame up here. So obviously we're not going to be working on the clock face in this video for two reasons. One, I'm not going to have time, and B, I don't have enough wool right now. Well, duh, obviously because of my shortage. Although actually we're very close to beta 1.8, however, and I think there they might have been, because like with the train rewrite, this biome might change into like one where more sheep spawn. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I might be able to get out of that issue. And also I'll be able to finally finish that lighthouse off, which I started like ages ago. It's just like, because of my wool shortages, like I haven't had the chance to finish. Yeah, and obviously trying to finish it would just like result in me spending hours and hours just trying to collect red wool, which might be a bit boring. Yeah, which is actually why I kind of started work on this thing, because like it doesn't really need wool. Okay, so let's finish this frame off. Got this, so we've got the rest of this thing and then one more frame to build. And then what we'll do is we'll then go into the blacksmith and then go and get that glass that's melted. So nearly done here. There we go, good. And yeah, let's quickly try and get down here as fast as possible. I think what I maybe should have built here is, if I had the space, which I don't really, it would have been kind of useful if I had like a big drop-in lift, or a drop-in shaft, not a lift, sorry. Here where like you like go down and like just go into it and then you just zoom down to the bottom. That would have been quite useful, to be honest. Had like I tried to make sure I had only like a 7x7 core in the middle. Oh, good grief! No. Oh, good grief! Please don't come in, creeper. Oh, I'm gonna have to quickly go up here just before that creeper comes in. I think they're actually having a duel out there. Mobs actually. What's that? What's that noise? Whoa! God. I thought they were having a duel there, because like I think this has been removed now, but like for some reason, like let me know if you've experienced it, if you do play old versions of the game, or like at least went back to check. Because yeah, like I mean, for some reason, like particularly on the early versions, like I had like loads of mobs sometimes dueling each other. And yeah, it's like really weird, and yeah, just kind of curious if any of you guys have experienced it. Let's deal with this guy first. Also, I actually want some input here. What I have started to design, not build, is actually, or at least think about, not design, is actually like a sort of system where like I can have like a trap here for like creepers, like on my doorstep. Like, let me know if you think that would be like a good idea or just like really ridiculous. Because yeah, like I think that might be quite useful, but I'm not entirely sure exactly how ridiculous that sounds. So anyway, let's quickly go up to the top, and then I think I'll place the rest of this glass, and then I'll end this video here. Okay, and I imagine what we'll probably be doing in the next video, we'll probably be trying to get as much food as possible, because from beta 1.8 you actually do need a lot more food. So yeah, we will probably have a big restocking mission. And then in episode 120, which will be the first on beta 1.8, we'll then probably try and get do a big restock, as well as explore the new part of the world, which I think is probably going to be in that direction, because I have explored like that sort of direction and like that sort of direction, but not really like straight down the middle. So I imagine quite a lot of that will probably be quite new. Also, one thing we are going to have to get used to is having to draw back our bows, because obviously, well, my bow, not our bows, because obviously, fortunately, it's just me in this series. And I'm not sure how to set up a multiplayer server, at least not without installing malicious software. And so yeah, I'm going to need to get used to drawing back my bow actually, because obviously beta 1.8 was the update that introduced the feature. In fact, it introduced quite a lot of things like sword blocking, which obviously got removed in 1.9, release 1.9 that is, not beta 1.9, the unreleased one. And yeah, like quite a lot of other things as well as the hunger system. So yeah, it's obviously like here, like you might notice I've only got a health bar, but from beta 1.8 they also have a hunger bar. Which obviously I'm going to need to get used to. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing in the next video is probably getting a lot of food. But yeah. So probably on episode 119 we'll be restocking, episode 120 we'll be exploring, and 121 we'll probably be coming back to this thing. Also, I just literally placed in the wrong place. How dare I? I'm such an idiot for that. Worst video ever. Dislike, unsubscribe, hate, comment. I'm joking. But anyway, I'll probably build the rest of this out of the video anyway, just because, you know, I'm starting to lose my voice, and also it's like after 10 o'clock when I'm recording this at night. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in episode 119. Bye guys!